Hey guys, at 2 Day TV. I'm live. It's like my first or second stream ever going live. Still trying to figure out what's going on with all this stuff, but I wanted to bring you guys in for these last six rolls of this $500 quarter box that I'm hunting. So wanted to bring you guys in because it's been a pretty hot box, as you can tell by these four coins right here that I got on the table. In the first 44 rolls, I'll just go ahead and I'll bring these up closer to you guys. We've got a W quarter right here that I found. So just to give some backstory about these W coins, um, they minted them in 2019 and 2020, and they have 10 different designs on the back from those two specific years. They only minted 2 million of each design. So from a collector's perspective, they're worth a little bit more cash to that person that's looking to make a set of those West Point minted quarters right there. So I found that one. Then found some silver. All right, any coin minted before 1964 is silver. This is a 1957 minted out of Philadelphia. If it was minted in San Francisco or Denver, it would have a D or S mint mark above that R right there. But these fetch, anywhere between $6 and $8 based on the 90% silver content that's inside that coin. And found another one. This is a 1951, also out of Philadelphia. No P or D mint mark, but yeah, another $6 to $8 coin. Then the best find of this so far is this 1899 Barber quarter that I just found on roll 44. And when I found this, it's also out of Philadelphia. When I found this, I decided that I should probably go ahead and open these six rolls up live for you guys on stream. And maybe we'll find some more silver or some more West Point coins or something interesting, intriguing that I can put under the scope and teach you guys about if it's maybe an error coin or something that's not intended for circulation. So I'm gonna go ahead. I always run a magnet across the coins first, see if we got anything magnet in there. That'll let us know if we got something foreign or not. This one did not. So with that said, let me go ahead. Let's crack this bad boy open and see if we can get anything to talk about with this roll right here. All right, so always open it up, bring it up to the stream, up to the, look for any silver edges. These are newer coins right there. I don't see any silver in this roll, but that's all right. I go ahead, I'll lay this bad boy out on the table for you guys, and I'll start bringing the coins up to see if we got anything we can talk about. Yeah. And if we don't find anything interesting, that's okay. I'll just keep on cracking these open and go from there. I'm going to tighten it up just a little bit. See if we can find something. But yeah, it's November 14th, 2024. A lot of people are taking their change, turn it into the bank, try to get some money for the holidays, so on and so forth. And that's a good time that you could possibly go ahead and go to the bank and buy yourself a box of quarters, nickels, pennies, whatever, and possibly look for some error coins or some low mintage coins yourself that you can actually sell and return for more money. you never know these days. You just never know what you can come across. The mint's constantly producing coins, and they make mistakes, right? So mistakes are pretty valuable to those individual collectors that want to put them or add them to their collection. And yeah, for the most part, I just like spending time looking at the currency, right? So this is one of the 2019 National Park designs from 2020 that could have a W mint mark, but it did not. Sally Ride. Yeah. What's your guys' thoughts on all of the new designs with the women quarters and so on and so forth like that? I find it very interesting that the mint is kind of changing the backgrounds of these quarters, and it just gives me so much more to look for while I'm doing my hunting for specific errors and varieties. So let me throw this one under the scope. There's possible DDR that you can find with the Homestead quarter from 2015, but this one did not have it. But if I would have found it, I would have showed you what to look for. Yeah. So that's my take. I just sift through coins and look for fun oddities, any errors that they might have made. Well, let's go back to this one. This design also, this is a Weir Farm from 2020. This is also one of the designs that you can look for a W mint mark. This one was minted out of Philadelphia. You got Grand Canyon 2010. So 2010 was a lower mintage than normal. This is also 2020 Salt River Bay. There's a possibility of having a W on this quarter as well. So let's go ahead and flip it over together and see what we got. We got a Philadelphia. Yep. Alaska. Sometimes you can get some die chips right there on the claw of the Philadelphia from this Alaska coin. That one did not have it. 2021, you can look for a large die chip on top of Washington's cap right there. Those are pretty valuable to depending on the size of the die chip. 2022. 1978. There you go. That's my birth year. This is a 2019. It's a little gunked up down there. But on this 2019 War in the Pacific, you can also look for a W mint marked over here for under the In God We Trust. So like I said, there's 10 total designs that you can look for with that W mint mark. But all right, so this is the last coin of the first roll, and we didn't find anything, but that's all right. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll zoom this out just a little bit. We'll go on to roll number 45. Run the magnet across it, see if we get anything to stick. Got nothing to stick on it. And we'll go ahead and crack it open and see if we can pluck us some more silver. 3 silvers for me in one box is phenomenally good. I think I might have found a total of 10 silvers my entire time coin roll hunting, and I've probably hunted easily 200 boxes of quarters. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to see, you know what, that edge looks promising right there. It could just be dirt. I don't want to get my hopes up. I did that earlier. That one looks like it's been in a washer. And that one right there, I think I see some copper in it. But this one, you guys see what I'm talking about right there? That one looks kind of silvery. Let's go ahead. Let's sit it down. And Let's see if I can find it again. I think it was, see, different angles of the light. Yeah, so pretty sure that one is not silver. But that's all right. You can also sometimes hear it when you clink the coins together. But I don't hear it. I didn't hear it. All right. All right. So let me zoom back in a little bit. And we'll cycle through this stack of coins. 2024. This is going to be one of the newer designs that we're talking about with the women's series that just started getting the fourth one out, the Cecilia Cruz. So here in the next couple of weeks, we should probably see the fifth and last women's series quarter for 2024 before they start running and producing the 2025, which will be, I believe, the last year of the run. I think it's only 5 years. I think it only runs through 2025. I'm not sure. Ooh, let's. This is also a 2019, so the Wilderness is also one where you can look for that W mint mark. That is a P mint mark. But like I said, there's 10 different designs in which you can look for that W mint mark right there. So we'll just keep on going, running through these, see if we get anything. This also 2019 American Memorial Park. This is also one that could possibly have a W on it. This one is from Philadelphia. But as we roll through these coins right here, we'll just keep on looking for it. There's 2021 Philadelphia. Look for that big die chip on top of Washington's crown. Sometimes they'll go through the E pluribus unum. There's a 65. So this is your first year clad. So in 64, they had the silver. And 65, they went to a clad edge, copper, nickel plated. Yeah. So what do we got here? Denver, Homestead, Philadelphia. Yeah. It's been a great box. 3 silvers and a West Point. There's your Salt River Bay. You can look for that W mint mark. Was hoping that I could bring you guys in and find some other goodies. Find some other goodies together. Like I said, this is only like my first or second live stream ever, so I'm still trying to figure out how the internet works. Not really works. I'm not that dang old, but how all this YouTube stuff works. But yeah, at the end of the day, for me, it's just fun looking for the oddities. And then the best part about this is if you don't find anything, or if I don't find anything, I just wrap the stuff back up, take it back to the bank, and do it all over again. If I find something like a silver or W or S mint mark, then I'll go ahead and I'll replace that coin with a common coin and turn it right back into the bank. Like nothing's happened. Nothing really has happened. I just sifted through the coins. And was hoping to find something a little unique along the way. There's Philadelphia. This one's got a lot of shine to it, but yep. Looking for those W and S mint marks, or anything silver, or anything that could be an error produced by the mint. They got some different errors. You got some double dies on the obverse of the coin. So the obverse is the front side of the coin. The back side of the coin is known as the reverse. So you either have a DDO or a DDR. In that case, Planchet's can be damaged while they're being created. Dies can break and cause die cracks along the way. All those oddities are valuable to certain collectors. This right here is the River of No Return. Like I said, 2019. You can look for the W mint mark that has the D mint mark. 1972. You can look for off-center strikes where the planchet was being created and the dies did not align, causing error along the way. All right. So I'm going to zoom out a little bit. I got 4 more rolls left here. We're moving right along. Go ahead and crack this bad boy open for you guys and see what might come out of this roll. All right. Looks like a lot of clad. Copper, 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 copper. All right. Let's set it down. And go ahead and start going through them. So a lot of stay hook quarters here. Just basically looking for these W mint marks and these S mint marks or any possible silver. Like I said before, this has been a phenomenal box in which I pulled out 3 silver quarters and a W mint mark. And if you hear me repeating myself a couple times, that's because I understand this video is live and I can see when people jump in and out of the chat. So this is the brand new 2024. This is the most recent release of the women's quarter that I was just talking about. So there's a possible error on this coin that everybody is talking about right now, and this is the double chin error. This one does not have a double chin. It's pretty noticeable when you put it under the light, but that's what you want to look out for. I've also noticed on these 2020, from 2022 until present, there's a lot of double die obverses, meaning error coins that you can look for right here by the word "In God We Trust." There's some doubling under the D, and then there's some doubling over here on the 2 and the 0 from the date. So those are errors that you want to keep your eyes open for while you're rummaging through your coins. All right, and then I always highly recommend to have some type of magnification. I got myself a nice little scope here. I got it from Couch Collectibles. You can follow him on YouTube, TikTok. He sells them in his TikTok shop. Really great tool to use when you are coin roll hunting. You can zoom in and really see the details on the coins. If I find anything of interest, I can take you over here and I can show you exactly what I'm talking about with the scope that I have right here in front of me. But I haven't found anything of interest. There's the 2024 again. And yeah, that's her. This is the newest design. Her chin looks absolutely okay in this one. All right, we got us a 2020 American Memorial Park. You can look for a W. That's minted out of Denver. What do we got next? Massachusetts. Rolling right along. 1993. 1989. All right, so I brought everybody in today because let me show you what I found. I'm searching a $500 box of quarters, right? And along the way, I found this $18.99 silver quarter in this box, right? Along with that silver quarter, I found this 1951 silver quarter, and I found this 1957 quarter, and I found this West Point quarter right here. So that's what I'm continuing to do. I'm continuing to hunt and look for more of those coins that are pretty valuable to collectors, because they're just tough to find. And that 1899 is phenomenal. It's the oldest coin I ever found coin roll hunting. Vicksburg 2011. I've noticed 2009, 2010, 2011, when you look at the mintages on those quarters, they're a lot less than what they are today. I don't necessarily keep those, but I do set them to the side. Set them to the side to check out the quality of the strike and compare them to other ones that I have in other books, and so on and so forth. So I'm almost finished with this third roll, which means I have 3 more left. And I was hoping to find something. Got a whole bunch of Philadelphia and Denver coins. This is going to be a bicentennial. If you ever find a coin, a bicentennial coin worth any type of arrow, it's going to drive a premium as well, because those quarters right there were only 1-year issue coins. So this one right here is Fort McHenry. You can look for some doubling underneath the windows and then the fireworks over there. Let me throw it real quick under the scope and see if I got anything for you. And unfortunately I don't with that one, but that's all right. We're going to continue to drive. Philadelphia. This is also 2019. You can look for that W mint mark. Like I said, there's 10 total designs of these. Only 2 million of each coin is minted, which is why it makes it valuable. So keep your eyes open for those. Definitely keep your eyes open for those W minted coins. Here's also a 2024. This is the one, the Mary Edwards Walker. This one was put in production just before the Cecilia Cruise, which is the most recent one. So this one's only been out for about 3 months itself. There's a double die reverse that you can be on the lookout for on the back of this one over here by her hair, and up here by the top of the star up here. Just seen one of these sell for about $200 on eBay. All right, so if you can find one of those and it's in great condition like this, or uncirculated condition, it can bring in some really good money. And all you did was went to the bank and asked for a box of quarters and just looked through them, and you knew what you were looking for. All right, so I'm finished with roll number 3 of 6. I haven't found anything of note in these last 3 rolls, but we'll go ahead and we will go and try again. All right, so nothing magnetic. I'll go ahead and crack this bad boy open for y'all. This is roll number 4 of 6 that I wanted to do for you guys real quick. Looking for any type of silver edge or anything out of the ordinary, and I don't see anything. This coin down here is a lot darker. I'll take an extra good look at that one real quick. I don't know. No. So that barber quarter that I found had really dark edge like that too. So let me go ahead and slide this out. I think it's just got some dirt and gunk on it. Let's see. Zoom that in. Yeah, I think it's just really cruddy. Yeah, that's going to be a cruddy quarter right there. But that's all right. That's why I wear gloves, right? So I'd highly recommend, if you're going to search coins, so on and so forth, just wear some gloves. You never know where those coins have been. But looking for those W and S mint marks. This Duke Ellington, this is one you can always put under the scope as well. There's a nice double die reverse that you can look for where the E and the L on his name actually think it's called drop letters. So, but it's considered DDR. It's highly valuable when you can find one. I have not ever found one, and I still have not found one, but that's all right. It's the hunt that keeps me doing this stuff, right? I like doing it. 2023. What we got here? What we got here? Denver, Salt River Bay. That's 2020 that you can look for that DDR. Or the, yeah, it has a DDR also, but also that W mint mark. Also this 2019. So any coin from 2019 or 2020, be on that lookout for that W mint mark. But nothing going here. Nothing going. 2024. Yeah, I was just talking about. This is also one of the 2024 designs. You got the Patsy Mink. It came out right before the Edwards Walker coin. So they've had 4 releases of quarters this year, of the women's quarters. They have the big one that says Hope on the back of it. Then they have this one, Patsy Mink. Then they have the Mary Edwards Walker. And they have the Cecilia Cruz that we were talking about. So there should be one more. I don't know the name of that woman that's on that one. But it should be coming out here in the next couple months, and you keep your eyes out on it. I like putting them into my little albums that I got here. I can show you those later after I open up these 2 last rolls of coins. And I like to put the shiniest ones into my book just to have at least one of each example. Finding them when they first come out and they're in mint state condition is how I kind of like to find them myself personally. And that's going to be out of Philadelphia, but it doesn't really matter. Philadelphia. Pictured rocks. You can look for a double die obverse on this pictured rock coin. So you can look over here at the In God We Trust. It's got to be minted in Philadelphia. And then you're going to look for doubling under the word In God We Trust. This one does not have any doubling. But, yeah. What we got? Philadelphia. We got a 2020 Weir Farm. This is another one where you can look for the V75 privy mark and a W mint mark. This is out of Philadelphia, but on the 2020 coins, they have a stamp over here on the 9 o'clock position underneath the U that says V75. Those are the only year quarters that have that. That stands for the 25th anniversary. I'm sorry, 75th anniversary of winning World War II. And this is 2020 also. You could also look for that W in the privy mark. Not there, though. 2024 out of Denver. Nice and shiny. I already have this one for my book, but if I didn't, this is how I like to find them and possibly upgrade the ones that I have into my book. Philadelphia. Denver. 95. Got about 10 more coins here in this this roll, and then we'll go to the last 2 rolls. See what we got. 2019 Word of Pacific, looking for a W. Nope. 2024 out of Philadelphia, looking for the double hair. Over here on the right hand side or up there at the metal. Not seeing any. Got the 1991 out of Denver. Philadelphia. 1991. Said I'm looking for silver and so on and so forth. I pulled this beauty out of this box. This 1899 silver quarter, minted out of Philadelphia. I found 3 silvers in this box. Found this 1951 silver. and then found this 1957 silver, and then found this W quarter out of Lowell. So I had those four great finds. I had 6 rolls of coins left right now, and I decided to go live to see if I could possibly find any other goodies to share with you guys live streaming. I've opened up 4 rolls so far, and I haven't found anything else to add to the list of what I found. But got 2 more rolls left to go through here and see if we can grab us some goodies real quick. All right, so that's the last coin of roll number 4. I'm going to zoom out just a little bit. All right, come over here. I grab my magnet. I like running the magnet across it, see if I got any foreigns. I don't. And then crack this bad boy open. And see if we got something that catches our eyes. All right, let's see here. I'm not seeing anything right there. Lay these bad boys back out and zoom back in to give us a clear picture of what we're looking for. First year clad, 1965. If I found as many silvers as I did 65s, I'd be in business. But I don't. We're moving right through these though. Just got about a roll and a half left now. If there was anything that I could really talk about. There's a whole bunch of so what I'll do is I'll end up going through these coins one more time, a little bit more in depth after I finish this stream, to look for any other specific DDOs or DDRs. So this is that 2020. I can look for that V75. And that was out of Philadelphia though. There's another one right behind it, 2020, like I said. So I'm looking for a West Point. And this one's in Philadelphia. But that's all right. We're going to keep on looking, because if we ain't looking, we ain't trying. So, like I said, I typically go in here and I'll find any of the other DDRs or smaller possible errors. This was a 2020 also, where you can look for that W mint mark. Oftentimes you can find a lot of, on these newer ones, chip nose, die chips at the nose, at the mouth, some strike through errors in the hairline on the backside. Some on this one specifically, you can look for some die chips under her arm and on this side of her arm. It's where the die is broken over time from continually striking planchets and just being used and abused. They break and they create errors and flaws on these coins, and those become collectible. So moving right along though, this is, so yeah, you see, so this is a 2019, this is the Lowell design, and what we're looking for is this. See that W right there underneath "In God We Trust"? All right, so I found one, but I wasn't recording. This was earlier. I made a short video on that find. So what I'm hoping to find when I flip this quarter over is another W. And it's a P for Philadelphia. All right. So 2024. '96, 2021, Philadelphia, looking for that big die chip over. The die chip on the back of this coin can cover the entire E, P, L, and U. of E Pluribus Unum. If you find that coin, those coins when they first came out, they were selling for about $200. They've dropped down recently because a lot of them were found, but the more scarce they are, um, or the more scarce any area is that you come across, the more valuable it's going to be in the long run. Like these ones right now that have this double die reverse on her, they're up there. They're running close to $200, $300. You're gonna look right there by the hair on the right hand side, and also right here on the right side of this star, you can look for doubling on the side of that Medal of Honor star. But there hasn't been too many of those found, and it's dropped the price of that specific DDR. So if you're not familiar with how to check and see if what you need to be looking for, you can always go to Wexler's. Go to Wexler's and cross-reference your coin with their coin and make sure the picture matches exactly, and then you'll be able to verify that you've got yourself an authentic double die reverse or a double die obverse. So you can use Wexler's, you can use Variety Vista. That's another good platform. So this right here, like I said, 2020, this is also one of the designs from that year that can possibly have a W mint mark. If it is 2020 and it's a W mint mark, it's going to have the V75 privy mark at the 9 o'clock position. So we'll flip it, and it's minted out Philadelphia. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we're going to have too much luck with these last 6 rolls, but that's all right. With this coin right here specifically, they got a pretty decent error. Runs for about 70. Well, actually, I don't think it's an error. It's a die variety. So it has extra wheat stalk underneath. They got 2 different versions. One is a high leaf and a low leaf that's connected from this cheese. This one has neither of those varieties, but if you find them, they're between $75 and $80 to collectors because they're rarity. Let me check that real quick for that double die on the Medal of Honor. I didn't have it. All right, we're down to the last coin of this roll. All right, I'm down to the last roll of those 6 rolls. There's that Celia Cruz. So that's a brand new 2024 coin right there. And I think that's a Rhode Island coin. All right, so let me run the magnet across it and see if we got anything magnetic that's not supposed to be in there. Not feeling anything. Go ahead and crack it open one last time for this box and see if we get us some silver shining in our face. All right, last roll mojo. Let's go ahead and try it at least. Crack it open and see if we got anything. That's interesting right there. That coloration right there. That could be silver, but I think I see some clad on it. Yeah. All right. So let me lay it down and just double check real quick. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's clad, but that's all right. Get rid of that stuff right there. Let me go ahead and zoom in right here on these pretties in the background. Those pretties right there. And that's what we're looking for. That's what I found in this box so far. Found an 1899 Barber, 1951, a 57, and a W quarter. So we're down to the last 40 quarters of this hunt right here. And was hoping to find something awesome like that with you guys live, but doesn't think it's gonna happen. But you never know. So let's see. Last 20 coins or so. Denver, Salt River Bay, coulda, woulda, shoulda. 2021. 65. Like I said earlier, if I found as many 64s, which are 90% silver, as I do 65s, I'd be in business somewhere. But that's all right. It's all right. Philadelphia. So, and Denver, Philadelphia. And for that large die chip, but not seeing it. Denver. Denver. I've also noticed the Denver strikes always seem to be a lot sharper than the Philadelphia strikes. I think that's why I find a lot more errors on Philadelphia strikes, is that quality control just might not be up to par with the Denver quality control. But yeah, have you guys noticed that as well? As your Denver minted coins seem to have higher quality strikes? This one is a yeah. Let me know. Let me know down in the comments. I'd be interested if it's just something around my area or if that's something that all you guys see. Here is a possibility right here. We got a 2019. This is San Antonio Mission. This is also one of the 5 designs that you're looking for to possibly have a West Point mint mark. And I hope this one does. This one is in great shape. It's got great luster on it. We'll see. It's Philadelphia, but this is not the exception for Philadelphia. I was just talking about how rough their quality is sometimes on their strikes. This is actually a well-struck Philadelphia coin. That's amazing that I just found that while I was talking crap about Philadelphia strikes. You guys see that luster on the obverse right there, rotating around? It's almost blinding, but yeah. But all right, we're down to about the last 10 coins here. Unfortunately, I am not going to find us another piece of silver in this last 6 rolls, and I'm not going to find us a San Francisco or a West Point either. I don't think. Oh, this is an error. This is a die variety. I can see it right here. This is called the spitting horse. So if you look at the front of the horse's mouth right there, he's spitting onto the word Caesar. There's a die crack going in between the letter C and Caesar, and that's one that collectors look for sometimes. Probably worth about $2 or $3 depending on the condition. Let me throw it under the scope a little bit. So this is the 1999 minted out of Philadelphia, and you can see clearly, I can see through the phone right here, it looks like a horse is spitting through it. Let me double check under my scope. I told you I'd bring you into the scope if I found something. So let's see if I can get you guys lined up with my scope. So there's my scope, and I'll bring you guys up, and I'll bring the scope image down, and let's see if that is gonna be what I think it is. And it is, right? So if you look right there at the horse's mouth, I gotta bring you guys up a little bit. You look at the horse's mouth right there, that is a die chip called a spitting horse. It goes through the letter C and then to the edge of the right there. So nothing too valuable, but that is a error coin that you can be on the lookout for while you're doing your coin roll hunts. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. So I just take that one out and set it to the side. I'll end up keeping that one for possible for sale if anybody's looking for something like that. Or yeah. Here's also a 2020 Marsh Billings Rockefeller. Could be looking for that Privy mark and that W Mint mark. And we got a Philadelphia. Just 5 more coins here. But I had fun going through these 6 rolls. Was really hoping that I could add to this stack of goodies I got back here while doing it live, coin roll hunting. But that'll have to wait until next time, because it didn't come to fruition. Let me check her chin. Like I said, there's a double chin going around of this Cecilia Cruz coin. It's highly valuable, and you want to keep your eyes on the lookout for it. That is not the variety. But all right, guys, one last recap of these 4 coins. Start with this 1899 struck out Philadelphia. It's crazy. I found this coin roll hunting. You know, it's 90% silver. It's going to weigh the same as your normal silver, 6.2 grams. 1951 silver, also out of Philadelphia. You know what? Let me go to my book. Let me see something here. We come to the book. We got the 1899. Let's look at the mintage. Oh, there we go. So we've got, I don't know if you're going to be able to see this. We've got 1899 mintage, 12,624,000. So yeah, about $10 coin based on G4. But finding that coin roll hunting is awesome. Then we had a 1951. It's a mintage on the 1951. And we've got a 1951 quarter right there. And then it was minted 43,448,102. And then G4 between 650 and 750. But, you know, I went to the bank and I got it for a quarter. Then we have the 1957. The 1957 had a mintage of 46,532,000. Also between 650 and 750. Excuse me. And then, like I said, the lowest mintage are these West Point quarters, with only 2 million of each design produced, right? So this was an awesome $500 quarter box hunt right here with those 4 finds. So unfortunately, those last 6 rolls couldn't produce us anything, but until next time, I appreciate you guys spending the last 45 minutes of your time with me. Hopefully I get to do this again. And I got some goodies like this that I can share with you guys. Until next time, we'll see you later.